This is filmed before a dead studio audience, and I do mean dead. Live on location, dead. Better than a doornail, dead. So pretty much, I'm hopping on the bandwagon on the Ghostbusters controversy. And this is where I gotta agree with a lot of people. This has gotten out of hand, but for the exact wrong reasons. That we are shouting our opinions that the remake, and I do say remake, is a cheap, half-assed remake of Ghostbusters. Nothing had to do with the cast, nothing had to do with feminism, sexism, or misogyny. We're calling bullshit on, they took a film and decided, let's redo everything beat per beat, character per character. I'm quoting character on this one because I think they split Egon into two separate entities. Your engineer and your physicist. All because James Rolfe said he's not going to watch it because it's a cheap, half-assed film. And we all knew it from the first trailer. We still know it on the second trailer. When the ghosts are CG'd, that's usually a problem, is Haunted Mansion level CG. Even though you watch the trailer for Haunted Mansion, you will see why the CG is bad. It's actually on par with Haunted Mansion. The script itself, as I've seen per the trailers, it's the Bridesmaid style crude humor. Because the gimmick is all-female cast. Not a problem with that. Crude humor is part of my problem. And that's like, I'm not a fan of crude humor in the first place, but that's just me. I know there's a lot of fans out there who like it, but if the studio actually wanted to do a remake of the first film, they would have put a lot more money into making the ghosts look more ghost-like and more believable. Not to mention actually put a little bit more effort into writing a script that was good, instead of just, let's take the original and tone it down. Then we would all have seen it. I'm actually on the fence myself. From the not necessarily the casting choice, but how their performance was. And the humor. That's what I don't like. The ecto and the equipment is actually believable. I think that's where a lot of the budget went to, was getting a new hearse for the new ecto and all of the over-designed homemade proton packs in the trap, which the proton packs themselves, it was a little bit over designed, but they actually do look like they actually rigged this together. And the trap, I gotta admit, I like the fact that it looks like a bear trap. It was like the original ghost trap was cool, but the little final inside of me went, ooh, bear trap. Yes, bear trap. But here's my question. Is it wrong to call bullshit on a trailer or even a film that we know that's a obvious cash grab? If you think about it, they made a bad film, and the fact of the matter is, it says Ghostbusters. It's an automatic, ooh, we got an instant audience right there. It says Ghostbusters, we got the Ghostbuster fans. And they're trying to get everybody all in one sitting, which not necessarily a thing I'm a fan of, because you're trying to appease to a wide audience and trying too hard. Therein lies the problem. You can't get everybody in the seats. Some people might not be actually interested in the film. So why go through all the effort to say, let's make it for everybody? And one thing I'm actually surprised I read today was actually, well, technically it was yesterday, that the controversy has actually gone into politics. Ellen DeGeneres was supposed to have Hillary Clinton and I think 2 of the members of the new team on the same episode, but decided to do them separate because of Hillary Clinton's thing on, I'm going to try to get all the women voters. And the Ghostbusters film being a tie-in for that message. First of all, I would like to say Ellen DeGeneres made a good decision of, okay, let's do Hillary Clinton first and do the Ghostbusters second. But then you got people like Donald Trump saying, it's like, hey, remake Ghostbusters, blah. People, it's a dumb remake. You can tell it's dumb. They don't give a crap that it's pretty much, we're taking the same thing and slapping a gimmick on it. And this gimmick being, oh, we're going to gender bend everybody. There's a way to pull it off as a gender bend, but I would have made it as a sequel, not a remake. To where it's like 3 people with the same qualifications as the original crew, and have them find the warehouse in disrepair, rebuild everything, get the new hearse, and they can still keep the I think the term's going to be Thorzer, because, well, it's Chris Hemsworth as Gozer, so Thorzer would be the more appropriate term. And just distance itself as a standalone movie. Yes, it's part of the franchise and part of the universe, but film-wise, you can actually write it off as, oh, it's its own thing. I'm not going to have to worry about that. Here's my question. Another question I got. Where was this outrage when they started doing stuff like Ninja Turtles and Transformers? And I seriously doubt it was because, oh, they got guys as the main lead, so blah. Maybe from how I've seen them, they're lazy, they're half-assed. CGI is at best alright. And story, only parts of it work. Mainly the Cliff Notes. Cliff Notes work, but the actual story, it's just in watching it through. You're going, alright, why didn't they do this earlier? Oh, wait, they had this all the damn time? It's like, you know what? I actually have the solution for, at least for those like me, who are curious about the film, but don't want to spend full price on tickets. Figure out what's your local theater's half price day. If they're going to be half-assed about the movie, I'll go give them half my money. See, oh yes. Since we already know James Rolfe's view, I've seen Count Dracula, I've seen the Amazing Atheist twice. And oh yes, one thing I gotta mention, which has actually been overshadowed until New York Times brought it up. Watch Comic Girl 19. Or Comic Book Girl 19, I forgot what the full tag was. She's the only, so far I've seen, she's the only female who doesn't like the film. And has the same, almost like some of the same reasons I do. It's not the fact that it's a bad remake from the start, just for the fact of it's a remake with a gimmick that we all know is an obvious cash grab. Pretty much just like some, anyways, just to close things out, I'd like to see responses from Horror Guru and oh yeah, the Fear Fan. Got it. Only because homeboy. And pretty much every other horror host, male and female. I mean, everybody post your honest opinions about the new Ghostbusters. And I do mean honest. Like, set aside the fact that cast is all gender bent. Most of us didn't have a problem with it being gender bent. Just please, for the love of God, we don't like the fact that it's a cheap remake. That is all. I'm putting my foot down now.